Alright everybody, we are back here. It is the American Dota League Season 2, the last series of Week 3 right now, as we've got Team Dog versus Team eHug. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure thus far, and honestly, that last game, well, Team Dog dominated. Looking forward to casting this game number 2 here as, well, maybe Team eHug can get back into it, or maybe Team Dog, they 2-0. We'll see. Once again, my name is Mont. With me tonight is Pitmunkle. How you doing, sir?
Hi, just a very quick test. Do you hear an echo when you talk?
I do hear an echo, yes.
Okay, just give me a second. This is,
Radiant team pick.
That's alright, some technical difficulties. Understandable.
Okay, this way better?
Let's see. I can still hear it.
Okay.
You don't have headphones?
I do.
That's interesting. Well. Team eHug, they're going to go for the Bat Rider early on here, and not a surprise. I mean, it's very strong. I think it got banned out last time. This time it's the Centaur, and I don't fault Team eHug for banning the Centaur. But that gives Fasta, again, the Invoker if he wants it. Pycat, obviously the drafter here. He's got a couple of other options. He can go for the offlaner. MSS is still a very strong offlane player, and, you know, other heroes. He's got the Clockwork, he's got what have you, so... I mean, you could give him any real hero in that offlane. He could work just fine. We'll see what it's going to be, but as of right now, Team Dog, they've got a pick here, and they played such a strong game, man. I don't know really if eHug are ready for this matchup. We'll see, though. I mean, hopefully they can get back into this game and into this series. I'd love to see them force a Game 3. Well, I cannot hear you now, I believe. Technical issues abound, ladies and gentlemen. These kind of things happen. Oh, by the way, guys, before I forget, we are giving up some giveaways in terms of, well, I think we actually have a Siberia V2 SteelSeries Dota Edition headset that you guys can grab. If you, of course, follow American Dota on Twitter, @AmericanDota, go ahead and follow them. Retweet that tweet, and you will be eligible for that giveaway. It's a really nice headset, obviously, and a couple other prizes there as well, I believe. But, yeah, the SteelSeries, Siberia V2, the giveaway is going to be available. So go ahead and check that out on twitter.com/AmericanDota. And, yeah, no surprise, Team Dog, they go for the Invoker. They pick up the Mirana as well. And Team eHug, they went for the AA, which didn't really serve their purpose in the last game, but still very strong. So, Pimp, are you with me now? Are you here?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Wonderful. And there's no echo?
Not that I can tell. It sounds pretty good. Everything sounds fine.
Absolutely insane. I'm sorry, guys. I just failed my Mumble settings because I was used to some Shiver settings. I'm not sure. She just told me do this, and then it was okay for just a second, and well, had to rework it once again. So sorry, guys, for the technical issues here on my end. Well, thank God I can actually hear Maud now. It's wonderful to hear you. It's way better than this mute stuff from Skype.
Yeah, I know. It's like Skype is. It's just not a good program for casting. I'm going to be honest. We need to use these mumbles and team speaks and vents and what have you just to make sure that we can hear everybody loud and clear. So, you know, well, it happens, but we are going to jump into the second part of the draft here, I guess, for the most part. And anything that you see that really surprises you or alarms you or excites you, anything in particular?
Absolutely not. Absolutely and utterly not. The only thing I don't know about is why Team eHug actually not banned out the Invoker. I feel if you go up against Pykat's Naga Siren, it's more doable as to go up against Father's Invoker. But that's just my personal take.
Yeah, I'm interested to see why Team eHug just kind of let that hero through, but I don't know. Either way, they're going to have to deal with the Invoker now, and the Darkseer as well, which is something that we don't see a whole lot of. It's picked from time to time, but it's still a very strong hero, and I think that honestly I love this hero and I like seeing him, but he requires a lot of levels and experience and even a bit of farm. That early mech would be really nice, obviously, but... we'll see how it works out. eHug go for the next assassin again, and this is like the same draft I feel like for eHug, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe they're just very confident in their draft, and I feel like that's a good. I don't want to say good skill to have because some people are gonna be telling me, "Hey, you're an old StarCraft fanboy," but yeah, that's an inside joke. Anyways, Nyx assassin offlane is still very strong. And Ancient Apparition, Batrider, just very stable anyways. And the question is here, do you want to see Batrider or the Nyx assassin in the offlane?
I'd say Bat probably. I think Nyx is Nyx can work better as a support, and he probably will. Or you can send one of those guys mid or something like that. But I don't know. There's a couple ways they can land it here, and they left the draft open-ended last time around. It just really didn't work out in their favor. So Team Dog, they'll pick up the Rubik right now. They have telekinesis into the Mirana Arrow, and I like this a lot. They also have a couple of decent spells to steal, including like Impale, which is really, really good, I think. A couple of AA's abilities like Chilling Touch would be nice, but Rubik's pretty good. I don't know. I think this is a very strong team for Team Dog right now, and I like what they've got going for them.
All right, yeah. Well, I can dig to that. Looking good as well, and also I want to...
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, so with the Rubik, one thing about the Rubik, he's great in a team fight, he's great if he steals a few spells here and there, and he's okay early on in the lane. What he can't do too much is actually rotating, especially against... Oh wow, against a Morphling.
Yeah.
Okay, I completely lost my train of thought there. Morphling, how does it fit in this lineup? I feel like Dog can just run away with the whole mid-game.
Yeah, this Morphling really is, I think, kind of greedy. I mean, I don't know. With Ancient Apparition, though, AA Morphling is a pretty good combo because Morphling already does a decent amount of right-click, and if you get like 2 or 3 right-clicks in and like your waveform's sufficiently leveled up, you can get a pretty quick kill on some of the squishier heroes. But the problem is, locking down the Darkseer, they have absolutely no way to do it if they're going to go for a defensive try, which they probably should. And the Morphling, you can maybe send him mid, but then you're going to be up against an Invoker, which is an okay matchup. I suppose it's actually not bad. But I don't know. I agree with you. I feel like Team Dog can absolutely just kind of wreck until Morphling gets like 2 or 3 items, which was the case in the last game when Justin didn't have any items on really that Lone Druid except for the Radiance early on.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Team eHug, they can just bank on the fact that they want to lane very effectively and actually win their lanes hard. And if you win the lanes hard, especially against Invoker and the Mirana, you're going to cripple them well into the mid-game, and then they can't just pick up the crazy pace they had in the last mid-game. So maybe you just want to like come into a good position early game, just completely skip the mid-game, just go with a Morphling who's going to have a Lincoln Sphere and an Ethereal Blade up like 25 minutes in, Silent style, just kill everyone just like Silent does it, and well, maybe it's just the game plan, but I'm not in the head of those players. They're certainly way better than any of us, and so we can just speculate. It's going to be amazing to see how this unfolds. I'm actually pretty pumped. It's just, I don't know, dude. I just feel like mid-game is going to be so hard.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think right now for eHug, it's... I don't know. The thing is, there's that Darkseer like I talked about. You need levels on, and he's a great offlaner, and I don't know. Iron Shell's going to do work, though, as well. Oh, and the Wraith King. Oh, God. Now the question is this a Mirana core, or is it a Wraith King core? I don't either way. I like this draft coming out for Team Dog a lot. I just love seeing... Anytime I see a Wraith King, I'm just like, yes, that's exactly the hero I wanted in this game right now. Absolutely. 100%. So... I love it. I'm not sure about you, but I'm a big fan.
Question is, Wraith King support or Mirana support? Both of which are not too usual, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, Wraith King support was played a lot from Fluff, but... Oh, wow. And we got a Panda. Hello.
Wow. Wow, Jigglebilly going for that Brewmaster. Ah, that's nice. His ultimate really, really strong at ganking and I guess team fighting as well. That's really where their mid game might come from, is that Brewmaster alone. Might be able to provide them enough room here to help out and kind of get things going their way. But we are going to jump into the game, ladies and gentlemen. It's game number 2, and eHug, they have to win this one to force game 3. Otherwise, they'll go down 0-2 to Team Dog, who are looking to go, I guess, unbeaten for the first 2 weeks of the ADL. Well, technically first 3 weeks, but we are going to jump into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Malt with Beast Pitmunkle. Here we go for eHug. We've got Cakes. He'll be on the Bat Rider. Armor Sheep Sucks. He'll be on the Nyx Assassin this time around, so it'll be a support Nyx. Pandago going to be on the Ancient Apparition. He plays a very strong AA. Justin, or 272, going to be playing the Farming Morphling down bottom. Mid, it's going to be Jigglebilly on that Brewmaster. He's already setting in the Arteezy spot to block. And I already talked about Cakes. So that will be Team eHug.
On the side of the hounds, of the dogs, of the woof woof woof, my lovely Euros, we've got MSS, the one who's not a Euro, funnily enough. He's on the Darkseer, heading down to the bottom lane. Joined by Mr. Handsome himself, it's of course Pycat on this Mirana, Misery on the support, 4 position Wraith King, Rubik, played by It's the Other German Pass, and of course, the last German in the squad. It's going to be Fader on his Signature Invoker, starting interestingly with 1 Blades of Attack. Maybe it's going to be a Wax Invoker.
Yeah, I'm thinking so as well. I mean, you can go for those phase boots early on if you want to go for Quas Exorb, but it's usually only used for Quas Flex, so more likely than not, they want to have that kind of EMP ability, and that's really, really strong up against Brewmaster in the mid game because you're trying to get that primal split off, and if you're trying to engage on somebody and all of a sudden your mana's gone, there's not really going to be any way where you can just use that primal split immediately. So that's something we'll have to keep in mind. And we will have to see. I mean, Fata hasn't skilled anything yet. It's going to be Quas. That doesn't really tell us a whole lot about his build, but we'll see. As Aggro Triland going to be coming up from Team Dog, this could be devastating. And it's, well, actually, they have MSS here on the Darkseer. With Iron Shell up on, like, Misery or somebody, they could do some damage. We'll see. I don't know if they stay down here, but they're making their home here at this Ancient stack right now.
And that's very interesting. And they even smoke on level 1. This is all-out aggression. If they don't find a kill, that's a big deal. They have to find someone. But
Maybe
who are they going to be killing, though?
Pandago,
yeah.
Maybe? Or Sheep. They're roaming around to the backside. They don't see anybody. Maybe they go. Yeah, they're going to go right on Sheep right now. He's getting caught out. He's going to get telekinesis right now. He is in a lot of trouble. That is first blood going for Misery. Just an easy pick off there. And now maybe they roam elsewhere. It looks like Misery and Paz, they say, listen, we got the kill. We're out of here. Good luck, MSS. That's what we really wanted to provide you with, and that's it.
Yeah, that's really good. He's going to have quite the level advantage. Being in like half a level already is 1 minute in, that's wonderful. Now you can just leech his experience all the way here, get his surge up, and then he's literally unkillable.
Yeah.
Also mid lane, Jigglebill is the one to be initiated next, lift up right into the tower, and they've got a perfect stun, full up, wonderful play so far from Doc, and it's gonna be another kill. It's a 0 for 2, and we're just 1 minute in and 20 seconds at the clock.
Yeah,
oh my god.
That was just, it's such good roaming coming out, and you have to expect it from this duo. I guess with the Wraith King at least getting things going with the telekinesis as well, but he was sitting so far up. The telekinesis came back obviously, and then all they needed to do with Wraith Fire Blast coming through. Fata still hasn't skilled up Wex or Exhort just yet, but we'll wait to see what he goes for. Bottom lane, MSS, like you said, get level 2, get Surge, and now you're pretty much unkillable unless they somehow hit and Impale, but I don't know, I don't see that happening. Maybe a waveform with a lot of damage from right click could be enough, but still, I think MSS should have a decent time here in this bottom lane right now, but already the rotation's coming through top. Paz is going to be pulling already. He's made his way top 4. Pycat to get some decent CS here, and they've got a lead early on in this game. Ooh, MSS, you have no mana, my friend. You cannot surge anymore. Chilling Touch is going to go. Well, that's what they needed to do to kill him. Mana burn him, and then right-click him down in waveform, and all of a sudden, he's not unkillable. He dies very, very quickly, apparently. So.
Bottom tower is
Yep,
under
also
attack.
in the same time, top lane, Paz was forced to actually use a Fate Bolt just to last hit the freaking creep there, so that's a big deal, just expending all the mana from Paz, and he doesn't have any sort of clarity, any sort of regeneration not going his way, so that is a big deal indeed.
Oh,
well,
Misery
Kate's gonna have a good time.
Wraithfire Blast gonna go the Cold Snap as well. Here comes the EMP, the right click. The Wex is now up and online for Fata, but where's the damage? The Tornado's gonna fly. The bottle, does it get there? Yes, he might be able to bottle up and live, but he won't even need to. They cannot dive him there. A bit close, but no cigars, sadly, as well. Jigabilly still alive.
Yep, and it's very annoying to play against a Brewmaster mid lane because of the mischance, obviously, and then you're Invoker anyways, and you don't have too much damage. He really needs his face boots, but good thing about Fata, obviously, is he's excellent last hitting anyway, still 12 CS to his name, and top lane, they're gonna be finding Jake. Oh, Cakes is actually here, and Paz, can he fan it? No, he can't, because he doesn't have any sort of mana left. That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, but even with the Fade Bolt, I'm not sure if Cakes goes down there, so...
yeah, that's true.
I think the arrow would have to hit, but, well, he actually didn't use telekinesis either, I think, but either of those abilities...
or something.
Yeah, could have been a kill, but they won't get it, so... Cakes is going to have to back off. He's actually already level 4. He's got his Tranquils as well. I don't know if they're stacking here for him or not in the jungle. It looks like, no, they haven't stacked once yet, but maybe Pandago starts doing that because... he'll probably want some of these jungle camps to actually go his way. And yeah, Pandago's going to stack this one real quick. And that means Batrider getting a blink real quick is going to be coming up soon for eHug. At the very least, maybe 10 minutes or something like that, assuming he doesn't get ganked. And, well, he goes to the jungle now. We'll see.
Okay, cool. But who do you go for? I mean, Mirana's got to leap away, so you have to just kill her right away.
Right.
You can try to kill Fada, maybe? Because everyone else is farming jungle.
That's true. But he will have Ghost Walk, though, is the thing. So if he gets... man, I don't know. We'll see. Fada's got to pick up a regen rune. And he's got 3 points in Wex already, so... I don't know what that tornado was doing, but I guess he just wanted to throw it out there. I don't know if he didn't see where Jiggly was. Maybe he got juked, I'm not sure, but... Fada's doing okay. Jiggly's doing okay. Jiggly's actually leading in CS here. No surprise. It's a Quas Wex Invoker, not a Quas Exort. And the animation for a Brewmaster is a lot better, I think. So.
Yeah, also the mischance are super annoying. And since you're bottle crying anyways, you might as well throw it out from time to time. You don't have too much of the Thunderclap mana left then, but I mean, come on. You get a crap ton of mischance on top of this. And also, Justin is farming up a Storm. This guy is nailing down his CS. And it's not perfect CS, but well, he got like a first blood issue down bottom lane early on. And he's recovered nicely. And now he's sitting on 32. 5 minutes in, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he's feeling pretty good about his farm right now. Justin continuing to go on here. And it looks like it is going to be that early, like it's free. He picks up the Ring of Health. So, like you talked about, just make sure you have that available. And right now, I mean, they're not shutting him down. I expect a rotation sometime soon to try to kill him on that bottom lane, but that's going to be difficult. MSS is... He's in the jungle right now, but they're going to go mid here. They're going to surge up right now. Jiggly, EMP. There's the Wraith Fire Blast, the Cold Snap as well. Can they bring him down? He's very tanky, but it's not going to matter. Invoker gets the kill. He could not Primal Split away as that EMP took all of his mana. And that's a big pickup for Fata.
Yeah, this Quas Wex Invoker is just doing work. They got one kill, but that's pretty much all there is to it on the eHug side. And, well, Dog so far looking very poised to just have the exact issue we talked about on the draft. If this mid-game is looking too good for Dog, they can't go late. And I'm not sure how they're going to do this, because, I don't know, Jiggly just died twice. And he needs to have a Blink dagger, he needs to have some Arcanes up, he needs to have some... Okay, maybe not Arcanes, but still, a Blink is crucial. He just needs so much.
Yeah, he's really not even close at this point. They can try to get him room to farm, but they're doing a nice job of picking him off, making sure that he can't get, you know, too much out of the map here. Pandeko came through mid, just trying to get some of that solo experience while the Brewmaster was down, but he'll head out of there right now. Bat Rider, what is he doing? 1,000 gold in the bank, so he's making his way back into the jungle. Cake's getting closer and closer to that Blink Dagger, but oh boy. Misery with a haste rune. He's going to find Pandego. Is he going to go on him? No. They use Chilling Touch, and now it's just going to be a wild goose chase, it seems. Well, that's going to be it looks like.
Yep, in the meantime, top lane, Piker is actually farming up a Storm as well. And I'm curious to what he goes, because he could go Midas, like a later Midas. It's 7 minutes in and he's still gonna have it at a very good time anyways. Or they just want to fight. And speaking of fighting, hell yeah, mid lane, this is where the action at. Pandega eats a stun to the face from Misery. Vata throws out a nice tornado, and Pandega is gonna be the one to drop here with just a few more right clicks. They can't find him though, they need one more, and even in the end, oh actually, Pandega goes down, but Misery, it's a 1-for-1 trade. And also Pass is gonna be the next one to fall, it's a 2-for-1. It's a disaster for Dog. This is a great trade for eHug. They just come right back into this game.
They really needed to get that kill earlier on. They just waited a bit too long, and I mean, well, they just couldn't get the right click enough to get the kill, and that means that they got the Moonlight Shadow off, yes, but then the TP rotations came through. There's the Sentry Ward mid. They just pretty much ran at them. They got a nice Thunderclap off. There's no level 6 for the Wraith King, so he can't reincarnate even if he goes down. So a bit too aggressive coming out from Team Dog, it looks like, and they lose 2 heroes for 1. Not the best trade, but it happens.
Yep. And, well, good call here by Dog, giving Misery a lot of time in the bottom lane. And he's one of those heroes, if you give him a bit of space, he can suddenly just get an armlet up, or some treads, or a BKB, anything along those lines, and suddenly, like, he crits in your face, and you're like, wow, 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 this was a support like 15 minutes ago, and suddenly he's got like 3 damage items. What is happening in this game? And very smart. Went for 1 level in the stats, so you can just throw out a few more stuns. Smartly played by him, and he's gonna have a level 6 up very, very soon.
Yeah, that level 6 is gonna be really, really big, as long as he doesn't get Mana Burn or anything like that. But I don't see that happening, except for the next Assassin, obviously. But he didn't skill it up, or he didn't level it up. But top lane, Pycat looking to try to go hard on Pandego here, but getting caught out. A lot of TP rotations. He's got no lead coming through. Pycat getting impaled now. Nice play from Sheep. Can they get this kill? They're going to slow him down using that Drunken Haze. Pycat, is he dead? Yeah, he is. Oh my goodness. He tried to get that salve off, but not the best dive there. That's a bit too over-aggressive, I'd say.
What was he doing? I didn't even know, like... Oh man, that was questionable. Anyways, it's 4-for-4 on the board. It's still alright. He's still farming up a Storm, and... Thing is though, suddenly Justin gets completely left alone in his lane, and there's only Misery really waiting for him. And they're gonna change this. MSS is coming in, but can you really kill this freaking tanky Morphling? I'm not sure, because he can just shift and shift and shift, and he can relocate and all that, and... Well, smart play from Misery, trying to just fake out a stun and force down a waveform, and then they can actually go, but... I'm not seeing this happening at all.
Yeah, I mean, they're creep cutting, which is nice for MSS, which puts more pressure on the tower, but... Like, they need to hit an arrow more so than anything, and even if they do hit that, it's going to be very, very tough. They also need, like, an EMP potentially. And now there's Replicate up, so it's going to be even harder. But MSS is diving, kind of, here. They're trying to go on Justin to surge forward. Arrow's going to fly through, it misses. TP rotations now from everybody here for eHug. Blink lasso, MSS getting caught out. Nice blink from Cakes. They pick off a kill there. And that's going to be it. Darkseer falls, and Justin, actually, he's the one who's baiting, it looks like.
Yep. Well, in the end, another kill for eHug, and they're just picking up kills left, right, and center. That's great to see after the horrific Game 1 start. And, well, Pycat also not farming too much right now. He's really trying to find some kills. I'm not sure if this is all worth it. I feel like they're just banking a bit too much on Fader's Wax Invoker to just destroy the whole mid-game anyways. And, well, as I say that, they're actually gonna try to take down an objective mid-tower it is. And also Pycat, what is he doing?
He's going in very... This guy goes hard. Pycat looking for Pandago. That's a tier 2 tower, my friend. That's not something you should take lightly. You're going to get mana burned. He still has Leap Away if necessary. Meanwhile, Morphling actually grabbed the tier 1 bottom. That's something that really shouldn't happen. And now they're getting more and more gold for Justin, who's sitting already on treads alone. He can get up his Perseverance if he wants to. He can save over that Lincoln Sphere and the Ultimate Orb and get right into that. And if he has that, that's huge. But... yeah, I think you're right. I think they're banking too much on Fata now. And I don't know what they need to do, but they kind of have to change it up, I feel like.
It's great, though, to see the Morphling is panning out nicely. This is exactly what they planned out for him. And, well, we are 11 minutes in, 76 CS. This is... I'm not sure if this was absolutely perfect CS from him, but it was very close to end. So, Justin, hats off to you. And, yeah, it's pretty nice to see. Good thing is, if he picks up a Lincoln Sphere early on, there's pretty much not too much which can actually cancel him. There's obviously going to be a Fate Bolt, which is not that important, but if this goes into his Lincolns, well, I don't know, like, oh, mid lane, by the way, Fata getting completely destroyed here. They even have a split ready to go, so Fata can try to go in this, but man, nice stun, blows him right back up, and MSS coming in again. MSS is going to be the next one to fall. He's still left. No, he's not. It's a double kill for I'm a Sheepstocks. He's just doing some mad work right now. Misery as well. Yes, got his ultimate, though. They have to be very careful. And now Jiggabully suddenly, he's in the face of 5. He's okay, not 5, but 3. It's pretty much the whole team at this point. And he gets down. Wow, it's a 3-for-2 exchange.
Yeah, that worked out real well for Dog. They had some nice rotations, but while that's happening, they're getting farm for Justin, who's working on a tier 2 tower now. So even when they win a fight, they're still losing towers. They're still losing a lot here. Fata gonna try to bring down. There's the TP coming through. Justin's gonna try to, of course, more strength here. He doesn't seem too really concerned about Fata. Replicate's gonna go. Justin does have to be careful. He'll waveform away. Tornado now on cooldown. 4-step forward. Cold Snap might be ready, but only level 1 invoke. There's the EMP going through. The mana of the Replicate out just in time. Now, Pycat already used the arrow. They have the DD. The Impale from Sheep comes through. That should be the end of the chase there. And I understand what they were going for, but they couldn't get it. Pos, now Firefly Flame Breaked. He is done. He is going to go down to Cakes rather easily. Misery will throw up a Wraith Fire Blast, but that is not going to help. And eHug are making a lot of space for this Morphling right now.
Yep, and this is what he needs. Well, nice getaway, especially great rotations coming in, especially from I'm a Sheepstocks, just bailing his body out there, but look at this triple gank here. It's gonna be a smoke of the ages. If they find for someone, he's gonna be so dead. But there is a blink up on the Batrotter, so Cakes can just
blink away. He needs to.
I think it's fine.
Oh no, he's gonna get cold snapped. EMP, arrow might fly. Pycat jump to the trees. Cakes. Oh, sniped by Pycat. They used the vacuum to get him out as well. And just an easy kill, but here comes Juko Blade, the Moonlight Shadow coming through. Slows up. Do they have any detection? Vendetta's going to go. Sheep's like, I don't really want to get caught out. So they're looking for him. They're not going to find him right now. And they're still lurking, though. They might run right into this Morphling. MSS sees him here. He pings him out right now. Is there enough? The arrow's going to fly. Cold Snap as well. Do they have the damage to take him down? He can't wait for him. The wall is up. He will wait for him. He'll get away. Justin, barely alive. The tornado just missing. Oh my god, but no. Rubik gets the kill. He had Fable. He stole Strength Morph. He's got to use it now. He's going to get impaled, but he's in some trouble here. Will he survive? It looks like no. There's too many heroes around, and well, he's still Strength Morphed all of his agility, and that's beautiful. When he respawns, that stays, so that's nice. That's a really great steal.
That's really big, I have to say. And the thing is also, even though you're sporting like 0 armor, you actually take 2% more physical damage as opposed to like the usual 100%. But it's still completely fine because you just have so much HP. Holy smokes, this guy is so buffed. That's a very nice deal. In the end, though, it's still a 9-4-9, and the game is very much even, and we didn't see too much involvement of Justin. Of course, he was kind of caught there, but still, like, he's still doing his work, which is exactly what he's doing right now. Picking up CS bottom lane.
Yeah, he actually has almost a link. It's free. Just use the recipe now, which is not too far off. I mean, just a couple more, say about 1,000 gold, and you're pretty much there for Justin. And he's feeling pretty confident now, but they're going to try to gank him again with Pycat and Fodder. They want to make sure this guy has a miserable time. Pycat doesn't have that much mana left, but he can always use his bottle and go from there. But Vata, EMP, Tornado. Is this going to connect? The strike work the waveform away. They will not get the EMP. Not in time anyway, so a failed gank opportunity. Meanwhile, Sheep looking for MSS. He's getting Vendetta. No, the Vendetta just wore down, it looked like. The Impale did hit, though, doing a lot of damage. MSS, he'll mech up now. The Ice Blast flying. Gonna try to run right into Sheep here. Misery's coming around as well. Wraithfire on the high ground. No, he can't get it. The Vision, he just got fogged. Now the Iron Shell doing work. Sheep, he's got spiked in 9. He'll use the Impale instead. Can he get Surge and get the kill here is the question. We'll see. He's gonna try to go up here.
He's gonna vacuum.
Yeah, I think Sheep's dead. He doesn't have a TP, so Spike Carapace is going to go, but the Iron Shell will bring him down. Mid lane.
Mid lane, though.
A fight happening. Vata force-staffing himself away as he was getting cold-feeted, but he should be okay.
And there's a blink deck up on Jiggle. It just got delivered. So they can just force fights. He's got a level 2 ultimate ready as well. So 17 seconds on his primal slip. That's a big deal. And they kind of won the last team fight. And if they've got a good Brewmaster ultimate as well as the Linken's up on the Morphling, and if they can fight with it, they have a good chance to actually win those team fights, even though there is a Wax Invoker. You just have to group up, like, not at all.
Yeah, I agree. And yeah, honestly, this blink is going to be huge. But, oh, just missing the tornado, but he's going to blink forward. Jiggle being aggressive, but the Wraithfire Blast, he still has that EMP. Long range Ice Blast hitting up now. Cake's going to come through. There's the lasso. Misery, he does have that reincarnation. So even if they get this kill, is it really going to be worth it? Misery's still trying to fight hard. There's the Moonlight Shadow. Reincarnation. Vacuum and wall. Sheep may be in trouble. Cakes is definitely going to go down. Will he actually? Wraithfire Blast. That'll get the kill. Now they're going to go to work on Sheep getting caught out. Spike Carapace not going to save his life. Vata doing work again every damn time.
Yep, Fada Voka, boys. That's what I call them. Well, and now it's gonna be... They tried to reinitiate here, so that's a big thing. They've got a clap. Jiggleboy is trying to fish for one, but Misery, he doesn't have his ultimate, and they might find 2 here. The ultimate's being deployed as well from Jiggle. Can he find pass? Yes, he can. Yes, in the end. He gets him. It's away from Replicate out here, so I'm not sure who is actually being left behind here. Jiggle has to be very careful that he doesn't overextend.
Wow, Wraith King survived. Arrows on Jiggle. But can they get this kill? Starstorm. Jiggle's kind of tanky, but Cold Snap long range. The uphill miss. The tornado's going. Can they get this? Oh, 18 HP. Oh, man. If he had a Sunstrike right now, he'd be trying to get it, but still. Oh, that was a close fight coming out for both sides. I can't believe the Wraith King survived, though. Misery back at the base, regenning up. What a player this guy is.
Well, well, well. That was a good one. It was a really good one. And I was a bit scared for Jiggle, because he was like completely stranded here, trying to run back, and in the end, like, his whole team wasn't there with him. And I was like, hey, guys, there's a Brewmaster, he's a panda, you gotta save this guy. Oh, man. Anyways, pretty good showing still. It's alright. Picking up pass, and they just go straight back to farming. And dude, Fata actually went for an Oblivion stuff, so this is gonna be this Orchid build up, and he can just play James Bond all over, like, as long as he wants to. Yeah. Can just find solo pickups.
Yeah, he's gonna be the secret agent here with that Ghost Walk, like you talked about. Gonna be pretty great stuff. And you also talked about a bit earlier how if the Wraith King gets any semblance of farm, he can be kind of scary. He's got his treads now. He had his Midas for a while, and now he's got a Helm of the Iron Will. So it should be that armlet coming out for the Wraith King. And when you get that, that's actually kind of gross. That's an extra source of damage that they'll have to deal with. Yes, you've got Justin who can take this to the late game, but as it stands right now, there's just so much work going in for Dog here. They won a couple of fights. They have a 3,000 or so gold lead, which is nice, and also a 500 experience lead. So Justin, he's got a lot on his shoulders right now. We'll see if he can take it late.
Well, this is gonna be a big wraparound gank though. If Fada nails down his EMP Tornado combination, like 2 or 3 guys. Oh no, and they've got the Moonlight Shadows. This is gonna be a big deal actually. They have a very nice dust deployed as well. Jiggle, he tries to do the deeps, but he can't really. And here in the midst of things, Jiggle now finally jumps in. Oh damn it, Chuck. Cakes is running, but there is way too much damage.
And Pale miss. No. Oh, they gotta get out though. I don't know if this is the right fight for Dog. And they have to wait until Primal Split is done. The Bears are still going after MSS right now. Fata, he's still ready to fight. In the air is MSS. Now everyone's going to back off. And Primal Split wasted. They only get the support on pause. They did get the kill on Cakes on the other side of things. Sheep, I don't know if you want to be there. Arrow's going to fly long range. It's going to miss both. Splits right down the middle. And now they'll work on going towards this tier 2 tower potentially. We'll see.
Wow, I always... Justin and Jiggle is so hard to... I don't know why my brain is not working.
Yeah, 2 J's, man. I feel you. I got you. I understand.
Dude, seriously, I was like, Morphling is... Wait, he's Jiggle? No, he's Justin. He's Jiggle. Okay, just say Jiggle. Oh, fail. That was the wrong one. In the end. Streamers probably hate me for this one.
Listen,
I just leave all the play-by-play to you, and I'm gonna be fine.
Man, you've been casting for 6 hours. It's okay. I understand. Listen, we've been there. I got you. It's not even a problem. So...
You gotta pick me up, dude.
Yeah, long day for Pimp, but luckily, well, this series looking real good, and it's pretty hyped as well. I mean, honestly, I'm feeling it for this game. Team Dog, they're looking for Roche right now. The question is, do eHug have the... Do they know about this? They have no wards over here, really, except this one, which is not going to catch them run into Roche, so this should fall quick enough, and even if Cakes can see this, they're going to send the replicate, but it's going to be a bit too late already, and... Who's this Aegis going to go to is the question. Well, maybe it's not going to be too late. Ice Blast coming in. They can replicate it as well. Doesn't matter. Mirana's got it. Will they fight this? Blink away coming out from Cakes just to make sure he stays alive. But yeah, the Ice Blast hit, but it doesn't matter. They'll kill the replicate. They'll back off now. And they gave the Aegis to, I believe, Pycat. Yeah, he's got it on him right now. So, all right.
Yeah, and this is... I mean, we're 21 minutes in. Slowly but steadily, Pycat is going to be shifting to this more of a physical DPS machine, as opposed to the magic-oriented Mirana ganking, you know, just ganker. So, well, can't wait for this one. And also, if you think about it, as soon as Pycat builds damage, and I'm not sure if going Maelstrom, and that's his usual pickup, is going to be the right call here, because you have a Vampiric Aura on Misery, who's, by the way, is for some reason also going full carry mode. He's going full EGM, picking up the Mortal Strike, 1 level in it. He says like, dude, okay guys, you know what? 20% on the Vampiric Aura is all you gotta get all game long. I'm gonna be leveling up the Mortal Strike right now. I'm not sure, but, well, this is Misery we're talking about, one of the most renowned support players in the scene, and, well, speaking of which, he still has mana for his ultimate. He's gonna be completely fine.
And they mech'd him up too. Vacuum's coming in, the Ice Blast going through as well. Misery might get caught out. Now Telekinesis, they bring down the Bat Rider, and there's going to be the Reincarnation. Everyone else getting the hell out of there. Fox is going to pick up the Haste Room, potentially. Pick it up. Don't let Jiggle get it. Did he? The Invoker got it. There's the Primal Split coming through. They have to use it. He's up in the air now. Justin ready to fight this. There's the Lincoln Sphere being broken, but MSS getting low. Look at those right clicks from Justin. Doing work. Pycat, he still has the Aegis. Remember that. Sheep getting low. The right clicks from Pycat. That's enough. Now, it's 3 down here on the side of eHug. Only 1 down on the side of Dog. They certainly won that fight, and I believe Justin actually replicated across the map to try to take down this creep wave and a tier 2 tower potentially, but Dog, they win the engagement with Reincarnation, and, well, they didn't even use the Aegis, I don't believe.
Yeah, well, and we just tackled it. Maelstrom is gonna be finished up on Pycat, and he's got 1 point, soon to be 2k gold in the bank anyways. So he's gonna be finishing up a Mjolnir very soon, and Mjolnir up on the Misery Wraith King is gonna mean lots and lots of lightning. Because he's just getting in those fights, and the Armlet is a ridiculously good pickup at this point, because he's gonna be very tanky. 23 minutes in, if he pops his Armlet, he's up on like 1.7k or something ridiculous HP. As a 4-position Wraith King, that is pretty good. He's got 2 lives anyways, so you might as well just go and go in there, go at the face.
Yeah, go hard essentially. Yeah, I like it. Misery is doing really well this game. Yeah, the Mortal Strike now getting leveled up like you talked about. And this guy's going to start hitting like a truck here, if not already, so they've got to be careful. Fata, he still hasn't finished that Orchid yet, and it seems like it's been a while. He really hasn't gotten much, I feel, in the past couple of minutes here. He's kind of stagnated, and that's kind of a problem. They're really kind of giving this farm to Misery now, and it seems like they want him to be the bigger deal. But now, Justin replicating away. This guy is the slipperiest man on the face of the earth, and, well, that's probably because he's a Morphling. They're going to try to take down the tier 1 mid, but Blink Dagger on MSS as well, that's really good, too.
Yeah, I love it. Like, picking up a Blink Dagger right after Arcane Boots and the mech, he even went for a Soul Ring, so not only does he have literally infinite amounts of mana to his disposal, he also got a bit of regeneration from the mech, from the Soul Ring. He's going to be completely fine, and he's also going to be helping out his team quite a bit. Although, he went for just 1 level in the Wall of Replica, and what do you think of this? Is it worth it to just give 1 more point in the Vacuum as opposed to 1 more point in the Wall of Replica at level 11?
I think you're going to get that level anyways in that wall of replica, so I think he's fine with it. I don't know. I prefer level 3 vacuum. You only lose 40 damage, and the range is a bit smaller, but I do like 2 points of wall of replica, but it can go either way, and you can still only keep 1 point in surge, but I feel like 2 points in surge is the way to go as well, so I don't know. He's going to have 2 points on a wall of replica in maybe a couple of minutes anyways, but we see an engagement mid. They throw up the tornado. No, they don't find anybody. They all backed off, so.
Well, alright. I just wanted to hear your opinion. I think it's a touchy subject. Smile from Virtus Pro kind of likes to keep 3 points in the Iron Shell. And that's like, because it's got so much ridiculous damage anyways. Also, Misery just having some fun top lane, looks like. Just going in, trying to force out a lot of ultimates, and oh, Jiggle, he eats a lasso.
Oh my lord, the shotgun Fata getting caught out. Justin tried to go to town, almost getting the kill there, but now they've got to back off. They'll earn him up. Shotgun now on cooldown. They found a way to deal with it for the most part in that last play. Here we go, though. Now the Wraith Fire Blast is going to fly. Justin trying to get out. Arrow does connect. He's got a strength dwarf. There's the lasso. Vacuum. Where's the wall, though? Justin getting low. Can they bring him down the waveform? He's still alive. Fata. Now he's going to use the ice wall there, trying to bring everyone down or slow them down. There's the reincarnation going through. Pycat still has that Aegis, mind you. Sheep getting very low. He's done. The tower's gone. MSS now trying to fight up here. They're losing all of the spirits. Now, can they get the kill? Now the replicate, take him down, Ice Blast flying through, still regenning up in the well. That's going to be the Morphling, excuse me. Now they got to back off. I don't think they can go for this tier 3. They get the tier 2. They don't lose anybody. Very close fight coming out, though. Very, very close.
Yeah, they should have lost so much more there, and in the end, just because you've got an...
Oh, man.
Wow, Fada just gets blown to pieces by Jiggle. And is he done yet? Oh yeah, he is. MS has got a dagger, mind you. I'm not sure what this was all about of MSS Wall of Replica, but well, in the end, it was still a good trade, obviously, for Dog. Losing Fada there in the end was a bit unnecessary, but he's gonna have his 750 gold for the Orchid anyways very soon. Wait, what is it, 775?
It's 775, I believe.
There you go. Yeah, it is.
Alright, so, yeah, I mean, he'll have it, and once he gets the Orchid, that's really big. As long as they take down the Lincoln Sphere on the Morphling, I think, maybe they can kill him a bit easier. But, like, if they had a wall there, Justin's probably dead because he got caught. And, man, that waveform also saved his life. This guy's so hard to bring down. He's only got 1 death to his name. And, well, now that he's a shotgun, you saw how much damage Fata took just from that alone. It's kind of gross, so we'll see. Misery is getting closer to his next item, which, you know, should be coming out pretty soon. 3,000 gold in the bank right now. He's not built anything with it just yet, but he's got a lot of farm right now. He's actually 3rd in the net worth chart, right behind, obviously, that of Pycat. And, well, who's first? Obviously, none other than Justin on that Morphling.
Yeah, well, he's just doing some mad work. Also, he's really just trying so hard to get every freaking possible farm on the map. He always has a replicate ready to go as soon as he just pushes out a wave very much into the range of a tower. Like, this is a tier 1, obviously, it's not that risky to just push it out right here, but he's always very, very aggressive in his farming, and this opens up the map for other people to farm. And speaking of farming, well, he has to press dot right now. Well, he actually goes for Fada, wants to kill him. Smart play. After the change to the waveform, you can actually just go and shotgun people down while in your waveform and can still replicate out right after. Yeah. So, Justin, impressive play so far from him, and he also got 5 kills to his name, certainly helping out quite a bit on his net worth. Yeah,
this guy, he knows how to play his Morphling. He also knows how to hit creeps, and Justin's one of those up-and-coming players for sure. He's been around in the NEL. I've talked about it a bit. 272, I've seen his play. His Shadow Fiend, pretty impeccable, but his Morphling I have yet to see other than this game right now. It's looking pretty good, so he's looking for a kill mid. Firefly Pass might be the next target.
He's looking so great.
Yeah, I love Firefly.
This is the best deal ever. Look at him,
it's like bicycling or something. Yeah. It's really weird. I love it though.
It's so cute.
By the way, Pass is a blink dagger, which I don't know if you just picked that up, but that's like a huge item for a Rubik to have. That's like really big.
Yeah, if you can just like get a force off as well in the next 20 minutes, it's completely fine, considering Misery is playing a core right now. So they're running quad cores, and this is so hard to find any sort of farm and still Pass getting something. This guy's literally crazy.
Is Misery going for Radiance? Because he's got 3,600 gold in the bank. He's like saving up, man. I think that might be Radiance.
Oh, please no.
I think it is, dude. I don't know what else he's saving
We're
up
30
for.
minutes in. Why would you go Radiance at this point?
Why not?
Yeah. Why not? Okay, so I gotta tell you. So you're spending well above 4 to 5, what is it, like 5 point something K gold for an item which does burn damage and 60 damage, as opposed to something like a heart which would literally make you unkillable, or an AC which would help out your team, or anything else for that matter.
Listen, I'm not saying I agree with it, I'm just saying it's possible. I don't know what else he's saving up for. He would have bought a component already, I would imagine, but that's not the case. Justin finally takes down this tower top, which he's been wanting to do for a while, and he's getting closer and closer to his BKB. And Pale on mid, Fata maybe in trouble, but he looks to be okay. But yeah, I think once the BKB is done for the Morphling, that's what it's going to get maybe for Dog. I mean, they've had this game for a while in their favor with 5,000 gold lead, but now it's going to get a bit trickier as Justin continues to get farm all across the map. So, but they'll lose the tier 2 tower bottom at the very least.
Yep. Well, Justin is still farming up a storm, and question is, how impactful is this BKB gonna be? Because he's facing like a quad-core lineup. There is people doing so much damage right now. Misery is hitting like a truck as soon as he crits, and it's an okay crit chance. It's 15%, and then it's like this immediate burst of physical DPS, and oh, Fada, he's finding Jiggle. And he's finding a lot more people. He has to be ridiculously careful right there.
No, they dust up. Fata getting lassoed. They use the adaptive strike. He is done. Now the primal split going. Misery getting slowed down. He's got to back off. He should be alive, but Fata will fall. It's a very big pickup for eHug. That's exactly what they needed, but I don't know. I guess they Ghost Walk. They figured it out, but Misery's trying to man up here on some of these pandas.
There's so much control. Yeah, that was cute play by Jiggle, but to what extent? Anyways, Misery is forced to go back to the base, and actually it's a big deal to have an AA Ice Blast right onto you whenever your armlet is activated, because it does like ridiculous, insane amount of damage, and you can't deactivate it, otherwise you would shatter. So that's a big deal. Anyways, speaking of Aghanim Scepter on Hemdago, Pendago, man, now I'm hungry. He still needs a bit more, but around 2k with a Midas, he's gonna have it before the game's actually over, so that's a big deal as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really, I mean, it's an item that he needs to have, I think, so I don't know, though. This is a very close game. They're gonna try to take Roche. This is dangerous because it looks like eHug are kind of in a staging area right now where they could just jump over to Roshan and try to contest it. There's a Replicate scouting things out, so they know this is happening, and now Batrider takes his BKB. He's got Force Blank BKB. Bots are probably next into something like a Mask of Madness, but we'll see. There's the Assault Cuirass coming out for Misery, and now with armor reduction, that's a lot of damage that he's doing. And oh, look at the attack speed also. It's gross.
It hurts. It hurts to watch. So make him stop. Okay. He's got a Frostbite on him, and he's dropping rapidly. Never mind, it's not Aghanim's.
Yeah, Misery will stay alive, luckily, but he's getting kind of close to going down there. And he might just regen from just using Vampiric Aura, and I think that's what he's going to go do in the jungle or something. There's that BKB for Justin now. They mech up as well on the side of Dog, but Justin is about as farmed as it... I mean, right now, in this game at the very least, he's the most farmed with the highest net worth at about 16,000, so... They're trying their best to force this game 3, and, well, Pycat's going to run right into him, but there's the shotgun Pycat. He has the Aegis. They replicate right away from Justin. The Flame Break, that's going to miss on everybody. But I understand what Justin was going for. He didn't want to stay too long, otherwise, well, it would have been problematic. But they're going to go for a tier 2 mid right now. Pycat getting Ice Blasted here. Hits Misery and Fata as well, but they should be okay. It looks like they are going to take this tower. Oh my god, the Mjolnir charge coming out from Pycat onto Misery is disgusting.
It's really way too good right now, so yeah. This Wraith King just worked out nicely, I have to say, and they took their sweet-ass time, but in the end, I mean, I don't even want to look at the gold graph. Oh, it's actually not that... It's actually bad. Okay. Yeah, it's alright. But yeah, it all comes down to the Morphling.
Yep.
Justin is like, if he dies and doesn't have buyback, that's it.
He has it in 1,000 gold, so if he can farm it, that'd be huge. Oh, nice. That's a huge pickup for the Mirana. To have against, like, a shotgun for Pycat, that's, like, so good. Plus the lasso, too. Like, everything. Pycat's in a position now, like, he had to go for that item. He does a decent amount of damage now that there's a Shell Cuirass up on the Wraith King. And the Mjolnir, obviously, does some work as well. So, I don't know. If they can maybe find a pick-off or two and go for a tier 3 or a set of racks, they might be in a position where they can win this. Or at least get a set of racks at the very least, so we'll see.
Yeah, speaking of picking off people, Cakes, he's completely smoked up, he's got a dust, and, well, Misery is dead, but the question is, how long can he actually survive? And, oh, that's very nice by Carapace, good play here by Sheep.
He turns on his armlet. He's going full in. Misery trying to fight. He's going to get a kill immediately. But Pycat, he's got the Aegis as well. 2 down, but doesn't matter. BKBs are going. Vacuums up. There's the wall. Justin getting low. He popped the BKB. Now they're going on Pandago. The Primal Split still going. Misery getting lower and lower and slower. He gets mech'd up. Will he survive the Urn Charge? Now they're going to turn this maybe. Justin, there's the Wraithfire Blast. Is it enough? Can they get this kill? Now the Thunderclap, not enough to slow them down. Jiggle will be the next to be chased. Paz stole the Primal Split. What a steal. Double kill for Pycat. And Ryu gets an item. Congrats, my friend. And now they're going to push straight down mid and maybe get a set of racks here. As we just talked about it, there's no buyback right now coming out for Justin, who is their number 1 hero that they need to have in a fight.
Yep, and suddenly the game looks really crazy. Also, Paz stole the ultimate, obviously, from the Panda, and this just sealed the deal, in my opinion, the team fight. And there's some nice trying. Well, Misery kind of dodged the bullet there on the A ultimate, but in the end, really, what does it matter? This guy's getting healed up at a ridiculous pace, and they even got the gem. So, Dog, man, the Hound is loose. How can they lose now? Or can they actually take Rex?
I don't know. They're defending pretty well, but Misery's just going to go right up to the high ground. He's got Reincarnation already. That was on cooldown not too long ago, and Misery is just running in hard. He wants to push this back. He's trying to get Cold Feet off. He's even taking tower damage. There's the Tornado coming through, just missing on Cakes and Sheep. There's the fortification. They're getting pushed back again. Can they take this? It's not even going to be Rax, I don't think, at all. They have to leave now. Misery not going to shatter. He just missed that AA ult. He is... Whew, that was close, but still, they defend their tier 3. They defend their Rax. eHug, they're not done yet. Oh, but that fight was very close.
He would have been okay anyways. His ultimate was up. It's a level 3 ultimate, and Reincarnation, one of those ultimates who scales ridiculously good. It reminds so much of a Naga Siren, but it's even worse. 260 seconds is like 5-minute territory. It's 4 minutes and something. It's ridiculous. And well, level 3 suddenly it's 1 minute. That's completely fine to die and just go right back up. So, question is Misery going to be topping net worth anytime soon? Place your bets now.
I mean, he's getting kind of close. Pycat's actually top right now with Mjolnir and the Lincoln Sphere and a drum. He's also got 3.5k, so his next item's going to be coming through, and it's maybe damage. Maybe you go for a BKB for Pycat, but I think it's probably more than likely not. It might be damage, I'd say, so we'll see.
He's got a Lincoln's. He doesn't need the BKB in my opinion. He has to be very careful though. Like, really freaking careful. There's gonna be Sheep, there's the Vendetta hit. Also well done, they just blow him up with pieces. Pycat is so dead, but there's more initiation. Jiggle, it's a stun to the face, but is it gonna be enough here?
Telekinesis, he's got his Primal Split, so Jiggle should be okay. Misery's trying to go to town on him, but if that becomes an issue, he's just gonna press R. There's the Tornado coming through. Blink, Primal Split now up. That's going to be the Rubik doing work. Misery getting low. He has Reincarnation, mind you. BKB for Cakes. Getting caught in the trees, though. They're taking him down with right clicks alone. That is problematic. There's the Reincarnation. However, it doesn't matter. They'll pick up a double kill for Paz, who's playing out of his mind right now on this Rubik with that, of course, that Primal Split coming through. And another 2 heroes dead. They're going to try to push down mid again. But this time, Justin and Jiggle both up. Both have their, well, ultimates for respective very strong abilities ready to go. We'll see.
Damn, and Paz is also looking for an Aghanim Scepter. This guy is completely on fire, you mentioned it. The Primal Split once again, doing some mad work, and now look at Misery just chopping away at the tower. He's not done at all. He just wants this game, and he wants it bad. Well, Replicate is going to be providing you a Vampiric Aura and the AC Aura. That's actually a really good pickup here.
Yeah, it has the Unholy Strength on it. Look at this Replicate do work. Oh my gosh, it does so much damage with the armlet on, so it's disgusting. But yeah, they'll take the tier 3 down, and that's all they really need to take right now. They'll keep farming with Misery, who attacks so fast. He's got 4.3k gold. His next item, what do you think he's... Oh, that's it. I was going to say maybe a BKB, but that's exactly what he goes for, so...
Yeah, it's alright. In this stage, 40 minutes in, I wouldn't mind seeing something like a Vladimir's Offering on anyone, preferably the Wraith King, but it's Misery. He's going full carry style, full EGM mode, and I don't know, might as well pick up another big item. And the BKB is going to help him out quite a bit. You can just pop it. There's no Ice Blast damage coming through, so you might as well yeah, be good to go and deactivate your armlet very early on. Yeah. Not that it's going to be mattering at all, but, you know.
And the BKB is so good up against, well, a whole lot of things here for eHug, including, obviously, a lot of the stuff from Justin is really going to be kind of negligible now. I mean, he needs to go. He has plenty of right-click damage alone from like the agility gain that you get, and the fact that he's got full agility and only 1 point into strength, obviously, which you see so often when you have an Ethereal Blade, especially when you have a BKB as well. Moonlight Shadow's going to go, though. Are they going to try to connect on somebody down bottom? They missed the Tornado, the MP as well, as everyone blinks away, so they can't really connect on a kill there. They're still going to try to go high ground and take this tier 3 tower. MSS, remember, he's got Blink Wall, and he's also got a BKB now. Misery going to town with that alacrity on this tier 3 tower. It's getting so low. It's going to fall. A free tower going their way. Arrow flying. It's going to miss just barely on a couple of heroes. Misery still taking a lot of damage. Reincarnation still ready. Gets surged in right now. He's going to go to town on this range Rex. He wants to do some damage, then back off, and he does just that. And heal him up a bit, and then maybe go again.
Yep, he feels like a raid boss right now, and you're just buffing him up all the way there. I mean, he's the main tank of Dog right now, and he's still doing a crap ton of damage. This guy is completely and utterly crazy, and, well, what do you know, next time, they're just gonna go ahead and do a bit more damage and just take down the melee Rex, or the range ones. They pretty smartly focus on the range ones. It's not too much damage being done. They don't have too much armor anyways, and not too much HP, so it is completely fine, and, well, the next time you go again, there's gonna be... Yeah, Pass has... No, he doesn't have it. But he's gonna finish up his Aghanim Scepter very, very soon, and this just adds insult to the injury. If he steals the Primal Split, this is a really big deal. It's
like so much damage, plus the ability that you get on top of it is like amazing. And I thought Mirana might be going for this, but this either is going to be a crit or an MKB, which more likely than not is an MKB, because you look at what you've got Justin going, and he's got a Talisman of Evasion, and that's going to be a Butterfly, so... Yeah, right now, both heroes going the right item choice, and I don't know, I feel like this is starting to favor Dog a bit more, just because they have the opportunity with Misery and with Pycat to do enough damage, and on top of that, the Invoker's starting to get a lot of levels. He's level 17, so he's got level 4 Invoke, and he's starting to get more points into the Exhort. He doesn't need any more Quas, and all of a sudden this guy's going to be using all of his abilities. He's got an Ultimate Orb, so he's going to be going for Scythe next as well. The good thing is for eHug, they just picked up the Aghanims now on Ancient Apparition, and you were just talking about it. Guess who else has the Aghanims? Pass just finished it up.
Yeah, and that's a really big deal. Also, a smart play from Justin. He wants to find a pick-off. Sadly, this is a Wraith King, and he can't possibly kill him twice without his whole team showing up and just crushing his face. So that's a bit unfortunate. Anyone else would have maybe dropped there. But Justin still, yeah, it looks like he's just gonna go say hi, you know. Yep, exactly does that. High fives him out of there. And now the question is, Justin, he's got 3.5k gold, and he can do two things. Either you just go full YOLO with the Butterfly, or you just save the buyback and still want to finish up the Butterfly. What do you do here?
I think maybe save for buyback, especially if you're going to try to contest Roche, because that's really important. He's got, I don't know, he's got plenty of gold right now, but yeah, he can't buy the Butterfly and save for buyback. He's got to make a decision, and I think that, well, they're too far away to contest Roche right now, which is the problem. They're not really converging on it. And, well, I think it also depends on what Dog do. If they try to push in the next couple minutes with this Aegis, then you definitely have to save for buyback. But there's going to be a point where he could start farming so fast that he could just get enough money to have not only the Butterfly, but buyback as well pretty soon. So we'll see if he gets to that point.
Yeah, nice Ice Blast once again, and it just doesn't help too much right now. It's very annoying, obviously, still, if you're Misery and if you're playing the Wraith King. But he's just getting surged up right here, and he's just going to head down to the jungle. And he also got a cheat, so he essentially has like triple lives. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this guy is almost unkillable. And if we look at buybacks right now, it's 3 on the side. Well, we were just talking about it. It looks like he bought a quarter. No, he bought the entire Butterfly. He's actually only 98 gold away from buyback. So at that point where I said he was going to have enough for buyback and the Butterfly, that's right now, pretty much. And I mean, he's going to get tornadoed. Last is going to come through from Cakes now. Pot's getting caught out. He really wants to stay alive to try to steal something, but he's going to be on the ground. And they have the gem up as well. That's a big pickup coming out for eHug. A very nice fight. At least a big kill going their way, so...
Yeah, that's a really important pickup. You're just delaying quite a bit more, and... I mean, looking at the base, there is no tier 3 in the mid lane, there is no tier 3 in the bottom lane, so eHug, they are just on a very small, thin... what do you say there?
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, it's still very, very thin to walk on, and, well, they're doing it for now, and... Can't wait to see how this Butterfly unfolds, because Butterfly is just ridiculously good on a Morphling. Wouldn't have minded to see a Skadies, but Butterfly is really good, especially because there is not too many Monkey King boss up yet. Pycat has one, but that's about it.
Yeah, if Misery gets one, then maybe it's a problem, and he probably will build to that, or he just build more tankiness and go for like a heart, and just kind of hope that they can get the kill on the Morphling somehow. But they're going to smoke up. They want to bring the pressure now. Buyback is now available. No, still not available for the Morphling. He needs like 1 CS and he'll have it. Bot's now done for the Batrider. And now if we look at the buyback, there's only 1 on the side of the Radiant that have it. And now there's 2 as he gets 1 CS. And well, we're going to converge on bottom here. Looking to see maybe an initiation. Fatsa might catch out Pandago. Jiggleblade's here as well. They should see them wrapping around Misery. Gonna throw up the Wraithfire Blast. He blinks away, disjoints it. Nicely done there. Blink away from Jiggle. They'll miss everything. Arrow flying. It's gonna miss, but just barely. They cannot connect on a single ability. They threw out 4 or 5 of them, and it just couldn't hit any. So, that's unfortunate.
Yep, unfortunate indeed. And, well, as soon as the Ice Blast debuff hits up, well, there's gonna be everyone just regenerating up all the HP in the world. Well, maybe not. Jigglebody blinks forward. But it's just a casual... Yeah, it's just throwing out a small debuff here and there, and that's all there is to it. It's nice to cancel Lincolns, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing too, is that Drunken Haze is so good at, like, it's like such a short cooldown, you just use it. But Moonlight again coming out now. Fatsa's gonna bait this a bit. No Fade Bolt? No, maybe they're just gonna right click and go in right now. Dust, I think, or Smoke came out maybe. From somebody. Yeah, they smoked up right now. Tornado's coming through. They're working on this Rax. Here we go. Alacrity's up on Misery. He has that cheese like you talked about. Blinking forward. BKB. Lasso now coming in from Cakes. There's the Mana Burn. Pos getting caught out. Vendetta Strike going through. Getting low. Mech is now up. Misery's still alive. The only one down spots at the wall is going through. Justin's BKB doing work. He's got a double kill. About to get a triple on Pycat. He falls away. Misery doing what he can. The right click. The Wraithfire Blast. He wants to get Cakes. Can he get him? Absolutely can. Justin got arrowed. Can they get this kill? Will he go down? Will he have to use buyback? Yes, it looks like he will. He's going to jump back into this game. Bots is still down for 46 seconds. Pycat still very low. Working on the range Rex. He's going to find it. Blink forward. Misery cheeses up. Arrow. It's going to connect. Jiggle. He's going to fall. Does he have buyback? Absolutely does. Misery getting low. He has no reincarnation. There's the Aegis going. 4 down on both sides. It's an absolute slaughter. Justin going to shotgun Pycat down potentially. He's going to get away. Will Justin look for more? No, they'll all back off. Somehow Pos lived through that entire fight despite being the one initiated on. They'll back away. Wow, that was some carnage. Oh boy.
I don't even know what happened. I mean, I was following Pos and I was like, okay, so you kill a Rubik, that's nice, and then he stole Flame Break. He Flame Breaked everyone away from him, just walked through the wall. And then somehow, somewhere, everyone was like, okay, screw the Rubik, I don't care about him anymore. He's got 2k HP anyways, like, he's down to what, 400? I mean, come on, it's a Rubik. He couldn't steal the big play spells, but he still got a few nice spells off, especially he stole the Brewmaster's Mischance once again, so the Drunken Haze was stolen. And yeah, it's just helping out, you know. If you force out a BKB use just because of it, that's pretty big win. But, in the end, they still hold. eHug holds, and that's pretty good. Yeah. They kind of lost their range Rex, but it's a range Rex. We have 47 minutes in. That's completely okay if you lose one.
Yeah, range Rex is not a big deal. I agree. And Fatsa going down so quickly in those fights is really bad. He needs to be somehow able to survive these engagements, and he just gets blown up so quickly. I think they're shotgunning him. I'm not sure if that was the case last time, but I think they're shotgunning him every time they can. The thing is, they forced out the buybacks on a couple heroes. So Dog, with another good fight, they can absolutely take this game. They might even just wait for another Roshan, which will be a while from now, but they now have an Ags up on Darkseer, and the BKB for Justin's getting lower and lower and lower. Well, 8 seconds is not bad at all, but he's getting close to 6 slotted. I mean, he's getting there. And, well, Misery, what about him? He's got his BKB, he's got his Assault Rest and 2,000 gold in the bank. Pycat, he's got 3.8k plus the MKB. Maybe he needs a BKB or something to survive, but there's a Smoke Gate now coming out from eHug. Will they find anybody here? Looks like maybe not. Misery, the only one around, and once again, he will have reincarnation, so there's the MKB for Wraith King now as well. That's a big pickup.
Wow. And he's second in net worth. I mean, he has been... Okay, so on his team, don't get me wrong, he's third overall. But still, this guy is just... He's just doing work, and I really enjoy seeing this Wraith King 4 position switch into a very much farming-oriented role. It's just very nice. I mean, the Darkseer, if he gets up a side now, that's nice and all. Or if he gets up some more items, maybe Shivas or whatever. But those items, like, the value of those items on the Wraith King is just a bit more efficient. So might as well just farm up the Wraith King as opposed to someone who's already pretty much set to go, who's MSS. So, well, smart decision here from Dog, and at the same time, Justin is trying his harder to just push out those lanes. He has to be a bit careful, because Fada can just cancel the Lincolns and then just immediately hex him.
Yeah.
And or just Orchid him.
He could use the Force Staff for the Lincolns and then Orchid and hex him. There it goes. Yeah, there's the hex up right now. He might even Orchid him in a second.
Both.
Justin's taking a lot of damage. Oh, he replicated out! Fata! Oh, that was a sure kill, I thought. Oh, man.
That was Paycat.
Did he?
You know why Fata did that? He wanted to have the Scythe, so he's actually slowed, and he wanted to have the Orchid so he can't shift.
But I thought, did he use the Orchid there?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know how he got away then. I guess it wasn't. They just didn't do it quick enough. Did they use it? Did he use it at the same time, the Scythe and the Orchid?
Oh, maybe he was like pressing too fast, that the Force stuff was still being used or something, and maybe the Orchid canceled it. I'm not sure. Actually, I can look it up. I don't
know what
That's
happened.
alright.
There. All I know is that Justin survived, and that would have been a huge pickup because again, he doesn't have buyback for another 2 minutes and 800 gold. Like, that was the pickup that they needed, and they just couldn't get it. So now, oh, there's a refresher up on the Brewmaster. Jiggle Billy, he's going to try to put the team on his back with this item alone. This is going to be so difficult to deal with if you're a Dog right now. But eHug, they're looking to make the way on the comeback path right now, and they're getting very close to it. I mean, you look at the gold graph, it's 20,000 in favor of Dog. I don't know where all of that came from, but they're leading by quite a wide margin. And even this, the thing is, it feels so close, though. Like, it feels like it could go any way at this point in time.
Yeah, also just checking up what happened. Indeed, it was what you mentioned. The Scythe ended, and immediate, just perfect play from Justin buzzing that R, and, well, in the end, he got out. Good one. Otherwise, this would have been a very bad, well, you're finding yourself in, because he still had buyback cooldown. We have to keep this in mind. It's still on cooldown for another minute. Another replicate out, and where is he? He's just vectoring tier 1 middle. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Oh my gosh, they even have a tier 1 middle that they haven't taken yet. Well, guess what? Justin's going to take that real quick, and maybe he's building a Scotty now. He's got an ultimate orb, so that's the only thing I can think of, unless he wants a Manta style, which also works just as well. Yeah, that's fine, honestly. I mean, he's got so much right now, and he's level 25. He's maxed out as this Morphling, and now that they have the refresher up on the Brewmaster as well, like, it's gonna be gross. Justin picks up a DZ
Oh,
as
Justin,
well.
come on. No, he failed.
What happened?
He was in the waveform, and he's invulnerable during that, so you just have to wait a bit, you know.
He wanted, because he saw Pycat there. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
alright.
alright.
Waveform, but yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well. It's like when an Omni repels off your double damage rune, and you're just like, God, why? Why did you do that?
Yeah. Oh, he just mad to start out of it.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's pretty good. Anyways, there's gonna be a Roche up, and, well, what can really stop this Roche for Dog? Maybe themselves.
They want this replicate. I understand completely. That replicate can be kind of a nuisance. Do you contest this for eHug? You have to, I feel like. I don't think you can really afford another Aegis and Cheese going the way of Team Dog.
Okay, can you really kill Mirana twice and the Wraith King like 3 times?
No.
Oh, I'm not sure about this one.
They're going to run right in, though. Oh, Moonlight Shadow's going to fly. Cakes and Sheep really out of position. Arrow, oh, it just missed. But here we go. Wraithfire Blast is going to go through. BKBs are up now. A big fight. Pycat gets blown up. The wall is on the ground. The vacuum in. Sheep gets obliterated. Deafening Blast. Pycat bought back. The Firefly through. Pandago trying to get out on the high ground. No telekinesis. Well, he didn't have it up for a second. Now they're going to head to Roche. They somehow killed the Brewmaster. He didn't even get his refresher off. He's down for 70 seconds. Buyback. He doesn't have it for 600 gold. That's a big kill. And now they'll take Roche, and that buyback is certainly worth it for Pycat, as he'll probably pick up the Aegis, and Cheese is going to go to Misery again, who sells his Midas. And now this guy is level 25.
He's buffed. This guy's got 5k gold in the bank. He can make up he can just open up a, I don't know, investment fund, whatever you want to just do there. He can buy a house. It's alright.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. That is ridiculous.
And now they're going to try to look to finish off at least one set of racks, whether it's bottom, whether it's mid, maybe even top if they can get there. But this is their time now. For eHug, this is going to be a strong defense. It's got to be. 30 seconds for a Jiggle to be down. And there's no buyback for him as well, which is really problematic.
Oh,
That's
misery,
oh my
please.
god, look at that damage. Disgusting. The melee rack's going to fall as well. They know they're going to lose one. They are not even using their fort yet. Will they use it for bottom? It's a melee racks. Maybe they let this one go as well. Jiggle's up in 10 seconds. Can they wait long enough? They can fort this. They can fort this. Firefly up. There's the BKB. Nice leap away from Pygat. They're going to lasso Misery. No. He uses his BKB of his own. He has that cheese, mind you. Now Vendetta away from Sheep. He'll try to get out of there. They're still focusing the racks down. Moonlight Shadow, wait for him in. There's going to be the Aegis used. Justin, Telekinesis, Misery. About to go down with Reincarnation. Will he heat cheese? No. Bots are trying to do what he can. Vacuum Wall blows 2 heroes up. Justin's down. He buys back immediately. Cakes is dead. He'll fall. That's Jiggle dying as well. He used that Primal Split. It looks like it got blown up. Now the tier 4s. Dog looking to take this series 2-0, and they definitely can. They're working it down. It looks to be it right now, my friend.
Man, what a play. Also MSS, big plays from him. You know why? Because he just got a Morphling Replicate up, and those things, they hurt. Morphling, one of the best heroes to create illusions from or with him. And this is just, man, what a game, what a display of ridiculous skill, and I even get a prize. High five, that's how you do this. Oh man, wonderful stuff.
A good way to end it, guys. Oh man, that was a lot of fun. That series was good, a lot closer than maybe some people were thinking, especially in that last game. But eHug, they will go down 0-2 to Team Dog, who are undefeated in the ADL thus far. We'll see if they can keep their streak alive as we move forward here in the next coming weeks. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, there's a giveaway actually going on Twitter right now. At American Dota. If you follow them and retweet the tweet, you have a chance to get the Steel Series Siberia headset, the Dota Series edition. You guys should check that out at twitter.com/AmericanDota. Once again, guys, thanks so much for joining us. My name is Mont. You can follow me at twitter.com/MontDota2. With me is Pimp Uncle. You can follow at twitter.com/Pimp Uncle. And Pimp, you got anything to say before we head out of here potentially?
I'm just really impressed, not only by Justin's Morphling plays, because he's really freaking good. I didn't see too much of him because I think he wasn't on the initial eHug roster, right?
Yeah, he actually just came in when Ryu had to step down, so...
Okay, yeah. So I'm really impressed because I didn't see them in a long time, and, well, I have to say, American Dota looking damn hot.
Yeah, they're looking really strong right now. I mean... Some of these players are just playing absolutely out of their minds. But, yeah, it's good to lead into the qualifiers as well. We'll see who comes out on top and whenever that starts, obviously. But that's going to be it for us here, guys. Remember, any comments, criticisms, concerns, or shout-outs for our casting, leave them in the chat or, obviously, at my Twitter, which is twitter.com/Mont32. We're going to take a commercial break, and then, obviously, we'll head out of here for the evening. No more games tonight. The next set of games will be on Tuesday, I believe. And that'll be back to Group B action starting at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So be there and watch some great American Dota, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being with us this evening. Have a great one, everybody.
Yeah.